That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fights off a defender. He's past the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. At the 20.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the game time.
Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out. It's White. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He'll hand it off. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Heading left after the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On third down, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. He finds the running back in the flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
The carry goes to a wide receiver. Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're fighting off the tackler. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Inside the 20. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Will he score here? Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
First down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
You know, this is the risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong, it works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
They'll run here on third and goal.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over first and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 20, past the 10. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And that's how the quarterback sneak.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Moves. Lizzie.
Makes a quick catch. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is caught, but the receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Pressure. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Gain of 16. Good enough for a first down.
Ready up.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.